Mr. Nook, did the island representative invite you here as well? I'm sure it will make great photos to advertise our island. He got maid costumes! I never had a dime for every time I started one of these videos with an Animal Crossing meme that specifically references maid dresses. I'd have 2 dimes. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird how much we've done it. Oh wow, Furry doing another video where he talks about posts on the internet, how surprising. You know the deal, this is like the 4th or 5th one we've done, so like let's just get started. I feel weird. I haven't actually watched... Okay, I was going to call that The Fox and the Hound, but I can't remember what it's actually called and I'm not going to look that up. The point I was trying to make is, I haven't watched that movie and I really should get to it. Might even make a video about it. Talking about The Wizard of Oz. Argument mode activated.
Her sister was a witch, right? And what was her sister? A princess! The Wicked Witch of the East, bro!
I love this post specifically, and you know why? It's not that it has to do with Indigo Park. It's not that it's funny. It's that I can shorten the workload by just throwing in the audio from the meme. Gotta love shortcuts. My god, that was lit. It's 8. I'm rizzed up, not gonna lie, for real though. It's straight up bussin' with level 100 Skibbity Sigma Aura stacked. Like it has plenty of Riz, I might even hit a gritty to a high to get a max milling streak for real for real. Before you complain about the brain rot speak, y'all should just be grateful I didn't voice all those slurp noises, because that would have gotten real weird real quick. Look out for the limited edition 2020 Australian Olympic Team $2 coins in your change today. Furry coins. I wonder if Australia even realizes what they've done. This is so clearly furry art and not just an artist doing anthropomorphic animals. And I bet if someone was bored, they could track down that artist gallery by the end of the day. And Australia has minted coinage of it. Coinage that has the queen on the other side. This is amazing, but not for the intended reasons. Oh, the furry's founder. Amazingly, she isn't a furry artist. And the Aussies didn't tell her they went with her designs. She found out from the furries. The tweets are hilarious. The fact that this wasn't a furry artist and it was just an artist that accidentally nailed the furry style might be the plot twist of the century, and the fact that she found out this way is even better. Good day, that's my art and my redesign. Had no idea they'd finally gone into use, Lamau. Happy to field any questions. Rest assured, the people employing me had no idea what furries were. But I did. But I did. How'd you like my Australian accent? Good, I know. But I actually went online and looked for these coins to see if I could buy them myself. Turns out they're only $30, which honestly isn't that bad. Checking on the boys because I hear them doing their play meows and I want to make sure they aren't hurting each other, and this is what I see. Hang on, gotta bust out my cat impersonation for this. Where? Ah! Maybe it's just now that I'm learning art and stuff, but you really got to appreciate the way they managed to capture the cat's sheer chaotic everything in this picture. The way the top cat's face is scrunched up as it yelled. The fact that the bottom cat's tail is flicking back and forth like it's happy despite the fact that it's currently being sat on. Just good art. How the hell do you spell chauffeur? Chauffeur. Ooh, fancy pants Rich McMcGee over here. Fuck you. Does anyone remember Indigo Park? Pepperidge Farm still remembers Indigo Park. I remember playing that game on stream a while back and it was really good. I hope Chapter 2 comes out soon. Say hi to my parents. You know, this meme begs the question of how protogens are actually born. Is it the result of a wolf with really low standards looking way too hard at a computer? Tell me what you think in the comments, and also like and subscribe. Be careful, Miss Bun. Carrots are actually junk food for bunnies. We can have a few as a nice treat, but think of them as a bag of chips. That being said, please continue. Carrots are actually bad for rabbits. That would explain things. Squeesh, squeesh. Sometimes, I include memes in this video specifically because I think they'd work good on the thumbnail, and this meme in particular is for the straights. I'm gonna get your dad preggers. He's dead, Neferu. I sucked him dry. And this meme is for the gays. Heard of critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy, an expanded free trial for which you can play the entirety of Realm Reborn, winning Heaven's World expansion up to no restrictions. God, he's so dumb. I'm gonna fuck his stupid little brain out later. And this meme is just for me. Parents, just eat it. It's not that hot. The food. The worst thing about Buddy Fight going end of service, well, I mean, it was like a physical card game. Can it really go end of service? You know what? That's not important. I'm splitting hairs. As I was saying, the worst thing about Buddy Fight going end of service is that there's no more bats for this world. I can never win. Anthropomorphic wolf, not furry. Did you mean anthropomorphic wolf, not furry? Now, while I haven't played Civilization like ever, I consider this a complete cultural victory for the furries. Bow down to your new furry overlords. Also, why is Shiro Ogami from the hit Netflix anime Brand New Animal mean mugging the camera? Get out of here. The only thing you need to know about EVO 2018 is the face of complete bewilderment of this Japanese player losing the Dragon Ball FighterZ finals to an American player in full fursuit is objectively the funniest shit ever. Well, 3514 if the timestamp don't work. Very slightly future fury here, I'm just realizing this is like a video and you can't even click on that, so like why did I even bother voicing this part? It has nothing to do with anything, I just felt like voicing this opinion real quick. I'm proud to live in a world where the furry fandom has positive representation in the form of a fursuiter being a world champion in one of the world's biggest gaming tournaments. More details. Goichi has sort of a rivalry with Sonic Fox. They're played before. Additionally, Sonic Fox was once just an Injustice champion, then an MKX champ, and Whiny Nerd said, "Stupid gay furry, play a real fighting game instead of this NetherRealm trash." And now they're a competitive level player of pretty much every fighting game and the world champ of DBFZ, meaning all the haters got to shut the fuck up. Also, let's not forget this iconic piece of advice. Conversation with Sonic Fox 5000. Me, how do you get so good at fighting games so fast? Sonic Fox, you gotta be gay. A gay black furry being the best fighting gamer, I believe they've won Tekken and Injustice tournaments, is peak representation. You gotta be gay. Just for the record, I like to point out that a gay black furry is not just the best fighting gamer, a gay black non-binary furry is the best fighting gamer. Grandma is getting along with Lekolau, Grandma is getting along with Lekolau. Grandma is getting along with Lekolau. She said she was gonna take him home, but other members of the family aren't as convinced. Grandma, great taste, body pillows, yada yada yada. Who cares? The part about this that bothers me the most is why the fuck was saying "she said" so hard. I'm not bad at speaking. I can do tongue twisters. Sally sold cheese sales by the stores. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. So why the fuck couldn't I say that? Ancient times? Nowadays. I had to zoom in real close to read the names of those files, and you might find it funny to know that I can't read them to you. YouTube's policy against NSFW gets in the way. Waifu. The fact that Arknights named one of their characters Waifu is the second funniest thing in the game. The first funniest thing in the game is that they named this guy Hung. There's leaving things to the imagination and then just telling us. Ogami Shiro. I'm a misanthrope. I mostly prefer to be alone. I don't trust anyone. You are my daughter now. Oh look, a brand new animal meme, how nice. I never really thought of Shiro and Michiru having a father-daughter relationship, although now that the meme mentions it, that probably would have made the show better. It could actually do wonders for increasing the dynamic between the two main characters. I should probably stop speaking about this here and save it for the brand new animal video I'll make of fucking at some point, don't ask questions. Now I could voice all this out, but this is a video, so I'm just gonna save myself the work and throw a clip at you.
I just found out that my dad isn't really my dad.
Your dad, the goose. That must have been quite a shock.
She's that perfect combination of extremely judgmental and supportive. God, you're a fucking dumbass. Hope you feel better soon, bud. Paul from Kung Fu Panda is a himbo, I say into the mic. The crowd boos. I begin to walk off in shame when a voice speaks and commands silence from the room. They're right, they say. I look for the owner. There in the fivered row stands Jack Black himself. Fivered. This truly is the perfect post. From the Kung Fu Panda reference, to the discussion, to the memes, to topping it all off with the fivered part like it's a fucking cherry. Just, mwah, like a fucking chef's kiss. In fact, it's such a perfect send-off that this is where I'm ending the video, but not before we do our Patreon shoutouts. For our 3 stars, we have special thanks to Choron, SkyKing64, 87 Werl, Garen LaFaze, Zora Chow, Venomous, Rylaboom378, and Jay Stassi. For 4 stars, we have Mickey Moon, McCoides, and Otterly Aw in the New World. And for our super duper special 5-star shoutouts, we have first, The Good Old Days, Reclaimed by Nature, followed by Hodari Lion, the Monument of Tokyo. Thank you for watching. Do be sure to like and subscribe. As always, this is your Furry signing out.